Clan, Elm, Naileth, and Wilnock. Let's go. The Foxwalkers had been pointed towards a cluster of tents in a wooded refuge south of Rolling Miller Chimes. We're lucky to have a day's notice that Morthagi were coming. Better to have some tents and sacks of potatoes than just your nightshirts, at least. Rest a while. Anything we can do to improve your chances in a fight, more likely it is we get to go back. So they do. Pigs forage around tree trunks. People take turns stirring a pot. Others chop logs, singing woodsy songs. How do you like your potatoes? Cooked? Cooked is great. Don't take this the wrong way, but everyone here is just so wholesome. Don't you feel like you have to earn our favor? We're here for the Morthagi either way. Or don't feel like you have to earn our favor. We're here for the Morthagi either way. Funny you should mention it, actually. You should have seen Rolling Miller Chimes before this all happened. So much infighting, standard family stuff about fences and fishing rights, but day in and day out. You try not to take sides and it only makes everyone angrier. I was ready to throw up my hands and leave them to chew each other's bones. But suddenly, give everyone a common enemy, and it's striking how quickly they'll come together. You're saying you want us to leave you some Morthagi? Not necessary. I miss beds and wells and locked doors so much. You know what a full-time job it is, keeping these fat possums out of the food sacks? Yeah. I'm not getting excited yet, though. I've seen Rolling Miller Chimes with my own eyes. Even from afar, you can see the ruin. The cursed things are so methodical about their destruction, too. Only makes it worse. Then scrap it. Build a new windmill. What better excuse to start over? And abandon what was? When a place is lived in, it grows a spirit of its own. We don't get to enjoy that these days, trekking around as we do. You heard Maynock. It was squabble-stained anyway. Take advantage of the shake-up and build something better. Their discussion stretches through the afternoon, bringing arguments for both sides. But in the end, the people of Rolling Miller Chimes are convinced to salvage the old sites. We're here to save stuff, not tear down and build anew. What's a storied history without stories, anyway? This is just one more for the collection. After some passable potatoes, Maynock's talk turns to logistics. There's a gully up that way. That'll get you close. That's how I got my best glimpse of the place. If a wild-footed oaf like me can use it, and not be noticed, it should serve you even better. The gully guides them, true deep enough to mask their approach. But it hasn't rained lately. Wilnock sees it first. Maynock wasn't exaggerating. Debris hide the signs of life, but a metallic buzz rides in on the smoke. We'll save what we can. You mean the 3.5 beams that are still good? Okay, it doesn't look crazy. Oh, a stone spirit. Stone spirits? Naileth is gonna get you. Or not, apparently. Oh well. I mean, there's more to life than spirits. Okay, I don't see them yet. There you are. It's slightly too far away for Wilnock to do much. Okay, what can we interfuse with? Some fire. Splinterbast actually I think seems pretty good right now. Yeah. Very nice. Man, I wish Wilnick still had his spear. Oh well. Here, you. Elm, come on over. Going to fire, maybe? Alright, Wilnick, come on up. Wall with the man. We could heroism if we feel like we need to. I guess maybe this is a heroism time? There we go. I hate weblings. Alright, Wilnick, put this thing out of its misery. Alright, now does the axe or the sword do more damage? Alright, I think either way it's a one-hit kill. Drats. Don't worry, this is what we have archers for. Alright, Wilnick is fine. Can we do anything with the log yet? Not anything useful. Anything else to interfuse with? Log? Okay. Alright, you thing. Prepare to die. And you, thing. Prepare to be burned! Well, yeah, just shoot him. And shoot him again. And... oops. Yeah, they'll be fine. Cone of fire! Okay, fine. Shoots. Well done, crew. Well done. Link mail, we'll just salvage it. People are eager to get back to rolling Miller chimes afterwards, even in its ruined states. How long do you think you'll be able to hold on to that social harmony? At least as long as it takes to rebuild all this. Which may be quite a while. An old town banner is given to the foxwalkers in thanks as they leave the residents to their work. That place is the center of their world. Strange to think about. No one remembers every cobblestone on the road he walks, but maybe rolling Miller chimes will be forgotten a little more slowly. A village banner. Some health and stunt chance. We should probably give that to someone with a rivalry. Can I see? Let's look at the relationships. Okay, apparently we can't see the relationships right now. Not sure if anyone has a rivalry aside from Wilnick and Jowan. And Meryl could... More health for Meryl is always good since she's always up there. Although she wasn't even involved in this. Let's give it to someone who was actually involved. Like, let's give it to Elm. Maybe. No, we'll give it to Naelith. Alright. We will definitely have some rebuilding, or find an item stuff going on. Who does have rivalries, by the way? It's like relationships. So obviously you do. Let's see. Okay, yeah. So these guys, I guess they'll just hang out here, because this is, I think, the end of the chapter. And we're gonna want 5 heroes to deal with that. And yeah, I know we're kind of ignoring the incursions right now, but... I mean, think about it this way. If we get to the, so they interrupt my... they interrupted the gathering. Okay, we're all going to go over to Helena Altar. And we'll see what's up. But think about it this way. If we win overall here at this battle, then it doesn't matter what the incursions are going on, because we've won. And, you decapitated the serpents, as it were. Okay, so this is the final fight. Which 5 are we sending? Okay, Halvish... No, yeah. Maybe not Elm. I mean, we're definitely sending Wilnick in. Clayan, Wilnick, Jowan, Meryl, of course. Now the question is, I'm torn between either Naelith or Elm. I think we'll go with Elm. Because he is, Jowan and Clayan's son. So this feels thematically right to me. Although Naelith has been around longer, but I don't know. I think this is the crew we're going out with. Alright, here we go. A hillside cave serves as their final campsite. Tomorrow, we prove ourselves Gorgon Slayers. The sum of the journeys, the battles I've seen us come through. I've never been this confident. Be sure of your gear. This is the last step. Or sleep, rather. Mind your own gear too, Gorgon Slayer. Okay, we can do some final crafting before the final fight. And I think the main things here. If I can... Yeah, Meryl getting a better spear, that sounds great to me. Jowan with a better bow. Sounds amazing. Man, Clayan has never upgraded his wand. Feel bad for the guy. I do somewhat like the idea of swapping out the sword for like a spear. Like a great spear, I think. And maybe adding a shield in his offhand. Like this. But which one? I think this one. We could upgrade some armors, maybe. Or actually, I don't think we can. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. Can't upgrade the dagger. I guess this is what we've got. Alright, crew. Here we go. Let's do this. The Valley of the God Beast Moatona. We knew we were set up for an unwinnable fight. Even in the restless rain, it was a beautiful place to die. Meryl, we have a chance, don't we? Not just winning, but surviving. Well, we ate good. We got our rest. Nothing we faced so far could stand up to us, right? You know what I'd like is a guarantee. What if this creature we're trying to restore is just dead? What will be left if we do win? Can we mend it? A clear path climbs the hill ahead of them. to whatever waits. Alright, Bogmore, True Gorgon, Rager, Bartoth, Raccoon, Geist. Alright, this is prime through shock territory. First, though, if we can, we should bring Wilnick over for a nice little shield shear. Now a through shot. Very nice. And now, Wilnick destroys them both. Okay, we get it. You both are amazing combatants, alright? You don't need to rub it in everyone else's faces, little rivals. I see no reason not to silk step here. I guess we'll interfuse a stone just to have it. I don't think we can... I guess we can technically do this. I can't believe that worked as well as it did. Alright, come on over. Okay, can we get Jowan on the case of the raccoon? Probably. Let's get Meryl over here to deal with the Gorgon. The first, yeah, Jowan versus Raccoon. Very nice. Here, Elm. Let's shoot this thing. Wilnick, welcome. I can't shield shear, but you can strike. Oh, that worked out pretty well. Okay, so far, so good. Rager, no problem. Not a problem. Geist, again, not afraid. Probably should have shield sheared first, but I don't think it's gonna matter. Well done, crew. Well done. Let's actually... because I want them to be able to wall. It was a long shot. You can't reach, oh well. The stone's a pretty good thing to interfuse, I think. Okay. Really? You can attack from that far away? Meryl is great. Well, could you please offer a bit of a shield shear for... oh, you can't. Well, I guess at the very least you can swap weapon and use an axe. Well, I mean, that worked out alright. What else we got going on? Alright, Meryl. What's up ahead? We seem to be in the clear. That was easy. Alright, Jowan. Let's take a look at this thing. Jowan, now's the time. Look at this thing. Were you really around all this time? Climbing up its slick neck. Jowan unseals Velda's earthenware bottle. Just going to pour it on the thing? Don't see a porthole. She douses the petrified head of the god beast Moatona in the spicy sweet smelling elixir. Well? It's not working, is it? Well then. Oh well. We're out of time. Ulstryx, he's here. Alright, Ulstryx. I've never lost the laughter. I lived for it. I could have grinned at him, old Uncle Ulstryx. Pride is a snare we set for ourselves, and he was caught, sure as any I've seen. When the first land was raised from the folds of the sea, two worlds were born out of one. To Ulstryx, a mighty and arrogant Gorgon hero, this was creation's mistake, and he dreamed he'd mend it. Very little has ever been known of the things that scrum and scoil beneath the black waves. We know the Gorgons are old, 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 so maybe they aren't easily moved. My vanity hopes we threw him some surprises. But it's possible we were his fools from the very beginning. We unpuzzled the stone and chased that spear of petroglass. We struck a blow, I think, in taking it. But our grubbing plunder of a Gorgon heirloom gave him a story to tell. Our species cast as the scrabbling villains. I incited his Gorgon brethren together, rose behind him to impwitter this gentle god. And the ocean rose while the rain fell and the ice of the world turned to melt. For a while, I'm sure he believed his dream would replace reality. The rain stops. But it won't. Ulstryx, this mighty lord of Gorgons, scarred and strong, hurls his underlings before him and raises himself high, prepared to fight. Rows and Rangers, we can deal with them. And Gorgons and Raccoons and Ghosts. Okay, well, alrighty, everyone. Well then, this seems like a prime opportunity for a little bit of through shots. Might see if we can, yeah, we can get a little bit of shield sharing going first. Nice! Keep it up, Jowan, you're doing great. Elm, can we get some fire? Worth noting, Wilnick is now standing in fire. That's less than ideal, obviously. Let's interfuse with... Let's go with this stone, because these rocks, because it'll probably be more useful later. Goodbye. Admiral, come on over. Protect us, please. And, yeah, Wilnick, get out of the fire. Lots of Gorgons. Good job, Meryl. Well done. Ah, Ulstryx. Hello. Okay, Wilnick, you're great at fighting multiple small enemies. Nice stunts. Oh yeah, there's this guy too. Alright, Meryl can actually... Well, what do you want to do? Can you kill... Here. We will discus something. Man, Ulstryx has a lot of health. I guess you can discus the Rager. Then you can shoot him. I wonder. Well, let's see what happens. What if we put Zhao in here and then swapped weapons and... I don't think that even actually counts as... Oh well. Strike! Apply poison. Strike. Nice! Good job, Meryl. Okay, just a row. No problem. Oh, hello! Ulstryx. Well then. If there's ever a time for heroism, I believe now was it. Shield chair. Strike! Alright, come on, Wilnick. Strike! Strike! Jowan, apply your poison. Swap your weapon. And I believe it's time for heroism for you as well. Through shots. Through shots. And through shots. There we go! Such heroes, those two. Oh wow, some level ups too. Marilyn is now a Bronze Horn Warrior. Upgrade Rolling Reach? That's not bad. Honestly, of all of these, I think Upgrade Long Reach is the best. +5 stunts to all heroes in the party is not bad, but upgrade that Long Reach. Clay Coil is now a Bronze Horn Mystic. Honestly, I think 8 is probably decent. Elm Dyer will get... Every time Elm kills an enemy, he enters the Grey Plane for free. That seems pretty good. The mighty Ulstryx finally crumpled before us. His reeking corpse twitched still. It was over. Some would say we saved the world. And we did save the ember of it. We cupped this red coal of life, held it away from the water, carried it into the next morning. The wreckage, loss, destruction. It would take time for the water to go down, the memories to lose their bites, to rebuild, to heal, and maybe to live new lives someday. But our story was just one of many. The end. Wildermyth. You've won! We have completed the Age of Ulstryx campaign. And we have earned 112 years of peace. Well, you know what? Earning peace for over a century. Well done, Foxwalkers. Well done. Clayan wondered what had become of Ektar, the unlucky cattle farmer. A visit left him pleased to see the farm fully repaired and a new herd of cattle happy in the fields. Clayan developed a passion for restoring ruined sites. He rented out the finished sites to travelers at a decent nightly rate. That's so Clayan. Good job, Clayan. Oh, man. Remember that? Brings back the memories, doesn't it? Look at them. Having fun, celebrating together. As it should be. The first harvest from the fields around Rolling Miller Chimes was a little off. No one could pinpoint exactly what was wrong, but everyone agreed that the flour tasted rusty. These are great credits. Hulvish gathered as many of the company's stories as he could and enlisted Meryl to illustrate them. The artist's gonna sell this thing. No pressure, though. I didn't know Meryl could draw. Clayton's little Craggle hatched safely and grew large. It tended to bring him gifts from near and far. Eventually, he released it to the wild. It soared free among the rocks, hills, and peaks. Oh man, all the way back at the beginning, they look so baby-faced! Aww. Jowan and Wilnick. Man. Jowan built a lodge that attracted like-minded hunting enthusiasts. Days were spent tracking in the woods, and nights were spent exaggerating what they had tracked in the woods. Elm showed up one day as the new god of pickle brine. I know what you want to ask. Don't. How did... Just don't. But what? Nice view, huh? Hey, it's land. We saved land. The very concept thereof. Oh. Well, that's creepy. It's almost like one of those like end credits like stinger or hook things. These heroes will be added to your legacy. You know what? And you could make an argument that maybe Hulvish or Elm doesn't quite deserve it. I mean, Elm was in the final battle though, so he probably deserves it. I think all 7 of these fine individuals deserve to be immortalized as heroes in our legacy. And now we must promote a legacy hero. So we choose one hero to promote. The selected hero will move to the next legacy tier, and their new items, history, and abilities will go with them. The higher a hero's legacy tier, the more abilities the hero will come into a game with. So that doesn't really have an impact on this game, but like, if we were to utilize, if we were to do more of these campaigns, then we can actually bring in heroes from previous campaigns, which is actually pretty cool, and they can bring some of their abilities. And the higher tier they are, the more abilities you get to bring with them. And honestly, of all of these heroes, who deserves it the most? I think it's probably gotta be one of the like original like 4. Because like, I mean, we had the original 3, but Meryl really did assert herself and really get her own position in the group. She was not just the random side character. And heck, she was like the narrator in like the second half of the story. That being said, I actually think of all of these characters, Jowan. I think she was actually one of the, in my opinion, in this experience, she was one of the real standout characters and heroes here. Competence, very distinct, kind personality, and I think we will promote Jowan from a folk hero to a local legend. There we go. And there are heroes, standing there on the title screen, vigilant and ready to face whatever comes at them, like that Gorgon over there in the bottom right. Anyways, guys, this has been Wildermyth, the first campaign, the Age of Ulstryx. And theoretically, what you could do at this point is, there's all these other campaigns. That being said, this is in all likelihood where our journey here at CMeeCraft Let's Play is going to end. I mean, if you guys want to see more, you can show your support in the comments and by telling your friends and stuff, but I think ultimately what we're probably going to do is move on to other things and other games. Wildermyth has been great, I have to say. It is a game that very much impressed me in a very positive way, and honestly, in my opinion, probably one of the best games of the year thus far. And it's been my pleasure experiencing it with you all. And until next time, guys, I have been CMeeCraft, and I will catch you in the next video you watch from me. Goodbye.